And yet, I'm pretty sure it's the first time that Shadow Pokemon were ever talked about in the Pokemon universe in general. You know, it kind of makes me wonder if there's room for a Pokemon Colosseum prequel. Because I just really noticed that line before. And it makes me wonder if, like, where's the Shadow Pokemon actually gonna sing? Like, technically, we don't know the evil organization for sure that's running this, but, like, were they involved? Is this not their first time messing around with Pokemon? Were people messing around with Pokemon closing the doors to their hearts before this game? I mean, Pokemon Company, that's a free idea. You're opening up to exploring, like, old-time lore of Pokemon in general. With that whole Pokemon Legends things, which I'm pretty hyped about, by the way. If you're one, part of the reason I'm hyped about that is just the factor that, like, that seemed like stuff that, like, they just talk and make lore about, but don't actually explore. Or, like, it's just used to build out that particular region, and once they move on from that generation, they never explore it again. But Pokemon Legends proved that they were actually able to... that they're actually able to go back to those sorts of things and expand on that lore in future games. So, it just makes me think about sort of things that, like, this is probably not the first time this is probably not going to be the last time we see a prequel like Pokemon Legends, and that we're more likely to get a Pokemon Legends of the Kanto region than we are of a Pokemon Colosseum prequel. But a fan can dream. A fan can dream as long as he's not annoying on Twitter about it. Or negatively annoying about it on Twitter. And anyways, this area purely just exists for foreshadowing. But now we can actually go to Pyrite Town proper. It's a little weird. But I guess they need to find some excuse to put it on the map. Because we actually use it for... we have to take a detour back there. Not too long from now. Oh. I got a little excited because we just came across... I just saw in that camera pan the area that's really going to let us build out our team. And I'm so excited for Pokemon Square. Because even in Vanilla Colosseum, that's where you typically would go to actually build out your team, get a whole bunch of Shadow Pokemon, and actually get a balanced team. I think we're gonna have some fun over there. Before we look into that though, I want to find a save point. You can refight the trainers here, so I guess it's not too bad. But still, I think it might be... I just want to save for the safety of it. Alright. I didn't get time to make your registration when I heard the rumors that if you win the challenge, you get an awesome Pokemon like Kale did. Shit, what I'm saying. You have to keep that a secret. Pretend you never heard from me, okay? Wait, wasn't Kale that guy hanging out in the entrance? We should go ask him. He might know something. Wait. Now I gotta see, I'm pretty sure that strategy guy said, you had to, talk to one person here, at least, before triggering that scene. I don't want to miss out on these Pokemon completely, because each of these trainers has potential Shadow Pokemon, and with the randomizer, oh boy, am I looking forward to seeing what they have. But for my own science, I have to see if Kale actually knows things. You want to know if I have a weird Pokemon? If you want to know that much, you might as well see it with your own eyes. Oh boy. Lairon and Shelter. I mean, it's randomized, or it could be literally anything. Actually, I should probably, get Suicune up in front. Maybe have Butterfree in the back for things. Also, I gotta remember, this is an old Pokemon game, so I have to actually use the Pokemon if I want to get experience for them. I mean, at least I'm not gonna get knocked out by these guys, but I really need some better options for water types. I mean, like, Lairon wouldn't be as... Lairon would actually be a cool option if it wasn't for the fact that, like, I use Aeron and family all the time in my Pokemon XD Let's Plays. But it never is a Shadow. Like, you don't get Shadow Aeron in the game. Like, it's always, like, a wild... It's one of the few times that there are wild Pokemon in the Array region. And I've always just picked up an Aeron from there and played around with it. So it might be fun to have a Shadow Egg. Well, it wouldn't be a Shadow Aggron. I would have to evolve it in order to get it that high. Or purify it before it gets that high. Because, I mean, I might as well say it. It may sound trivial for people who actually know what Colosseum is. But I'm going to assume, like, especially, like, in post-production, a lot of the people watching me talk about this are actually Pokemon Go fans. You typically can't evolve Shadow Pokemon. They're stuck as a Shadow Pokemon. They can't level up. They can't get any stronger. They're just stuck that way until you purify them. And that's basically how they do the balancing to force you to eventually purify the Pokemon if you want to use it as a party member. I mean, Lairon's not the perfect specimen for testing to see if the catch rate is busted. But I want a Lairon in a Premier Ball anyways. So might as well try it for science. Probably also be a good thing to try it out in full health. Like, this catch rate's probably fairly decent. But if it does break out of the first ball, I feel pretty confident that it's not broken, but if it... Okay, yeah. It's possible I just got stupid lucky with the Suicune. Or more probably... It might be something with the Great Balls being more busted than I remember. Actually surprised they don't put Splash on more water Pokemon. It's kind of like... It's not always, of course, but usually, like, Magikarp's signature move, and yet, like, I can see a shellfish splashing around the ground. I can see it, like, being stuck and not being able to do anything. You know, I'm only gonna... I should be just attacking with the Suicune, but I really want this Lairon in a Premier Ball for no particular reason besides style. And I have the power to cheese this. Both the moral power and the actual mechanics allowing me to do so. Also kind of wondering if it'd be nice to actually get some other moves on Butterfree. Like, with the fact that Colosseum starts you up so much higher in level, it might be a while before we actually see if the level up moves are randomized or not. I am kind of looking forward to it, nevertheless, though. And... not sure if there's really going to be anything else going on in this fight. Like, there's some crazy things going on, but not like any... That'll be a little annoying, but nothing like too detrimental yet. Honestly, his team's actually kind of tamed, but I guess like if every battle was... Oh ho, surprise, Kyogre, then eventually even the Kyogres would get boring. I suppose, at least. Charm. That's a move I haven't seen in a minute and a half, and a move I'll never see the same way again, ever since Pokemon Go decided to just like, we really need a Fairy Quick move. Let's take this move that typically does no damage, and make it basically a powerhouse quick move. Now, I'm not complaining, I actually find it kind of funny to look at it that way. But yeah, I should probably like throw Suicune in the front, if only to just like help purify it faster by sitting out in battles all the time. It might miss it out on some experience, but yeah, it's worth it to just like get into the range where I can actually do something with it. Oh hey, we finally got a name drop for Shadow Pokemon. That was it? That lying mirror beat. He came up with this fancy, tough-sounding name. Shadow Pokemon. But it was no big deal. You guys be careful too. Don't get played as a sucker. That's about all they'll give you if you win at the Colosseum. Shadow Pokemon, that's what it's called. A Shadow Pokemon. That Pokemon with the black aurora. Yeah. Wow. We are just jumping through this plot a lot faster than I thought we would. We still got that whole square of Shadow Pokemon to get in the plot drop. We didn't even like meet the people in town yet to find out that the closest thing this town has to a mayor is basically being controlled by the villains here with, I don't know if they said it yet, but blackmail. Let's just jump to the point. They're blackmailing him, and they're using that so they could use this entire Colosseum to just hand out shadow Pokemon. Not quite sure why they do it that way instead of just handing them out to random people if their goal is just to get shadow Pokemon out to as many people as possible. I get why you do it here in Pyrite, considering that this is probably like the most rough town in the entire game. So I get why they do it here, because like this place is practically already ran by the criminals as is, so it's probably the easiest way to do a shady sneak-in of criminal Pokemon. But why the whole tournament for it? I don't even get how like it affects things in a plot reason. I'm not complaining. Or I mean, like, I don't, at the end of the day, I don't care. But when I take the time to actually care, it leaves me very confused. Anyways, we're probably going to pick up some fun Pokemon at Pokemon Square. So I'll probably just just put the Persian in the box. Like I said, like, I still feel like having Butterfree, if only just to give us some options when it comes to whittling down Pokemon. But I'm not sure who else I want. I really want to use this Lairon. Maybe I'll just keep Suicune in the back, and because you get purification a little bit just from walking around. Maybe I'll keep Suicune in the back until we need it, and hope by that time like it'll been purified enough that I actually start earning the experience. I think the fun part about this is that, I might say this a little sarcastically, we don't know what moves our Pokemon have until we like get that purification bar down a little, because they're always going to have Shadow Rush, and everything else is hidden from us. I mean, it's not XD, you don't get like a resistance to other Shadow Pokemon. I'll keep, because I don't know how long I'm going to hold on to the Deponia, but it's probably got our best move pool. And I guess, like, if I really want to spend some time with this game, I could, like, off-screen do it, but, I'm conflicted of just, like, how much do I just want to, like, it probably would purify quicker if I had it out in front, but it won't get the experience, and Pony probably could use some more experience. I know we can fight these guys as much as we want, so, like, worst case scenario, we can grind. I don't recall grinding in my main adventure. I'm not exactly looking forward to the concept of grinding. What do I keep in mind? Okay, Growlithe is a Shadow Pokemon in XD, so if that Electrite was a Shadow Pokemon, that would be pretty cool. So, come on, RNG. Come on. Give us a nice, fancy new Shadow Pokemon. And it's the Growlithe. I mean, I might as well catch it. Because as far as I know, like, this could be our only fire type for a good long while. Thank you, crit. What happened to that poor Electrite? Where did all those moves go? I'm sorry, I'm just a little baffled. Like, I know it could randomize to anything, but I didn't think, like, it could randomize it. Actually, I think it can randomize a move to struggle itself. Like, it might actually have moves and it just was able to select struggle at the move. I think I recall seeing that in other playthroughs before. Because, like, first time you swap a Pokemon in a battle, they get a, like, something in the purification bar. That's how it works. Like, sending it out purifies it a bit. Walking around purifies it a bit. We haven't really ran into the other ways to help purify Shadow Pokemon yet. So I might as well wait until we come across some to actually talk a little bit more about that. I have I'll be honest, I have trust issues with the catch rate in this game. Ever since freaking catching that freaking Suicune on the first dang Great Ball. Alright, come on, dude. The Growlithe is kind of meh. Technically new for Colosseum, but I seem more interesting. Ooh, oh my, no. They're not actually gonna do it, is it? This would actually be a perfect place to have a Shadow Legendary. Because, like I said, we can just retry the trainer battles here as many times as we need. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please, 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 please. I don't even think that's a new Shadow Pokemon. I think it's the next... I think Carvana is a XD Shadow Pokemon. Well, worst case scenario, I don't think we have to worry about grinding. Because if we can survive the frickin' Ho-Ho, I think we'll have all the experience we could possibly ever need. Key thing is surviving the Ho-Ho. Well, of course, the one Pokemon that... I mean, we gotta look at the bright side. At least it was just Bubble. Oh, I forgot how frail Sharpedo actually was. Okay. Please, oh please, don't mess with this Crab Hammer, Ponya. I need you to actually hit the square. Also, I just realized, if I do the Pokeball trick, then I can't use Crab Hammer on the Ho-Ho. So, I guess you're just going in a regular Pokeball, Sharpedo. Nothing personnel. Come on. Having such good luck with the Pokeballs lately. Let's keep the trend going. A 1. Maybe I was getting a little greedy. Ugh, no. I swear, if we lose to a frickin' Bubble Ho-Ho, I'll be a little salty. Not gonna lie there. How did my freaking Crab Hammer... I get you're a Ho-Ho and all, but that little? I think I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Rush. I think that might actually be stronger. Great Ball you. I'm not sure if I even need to do this, but why not? I can. If only for science. For science, let's see if the Shadow Rush from a Lairon does more than a super effective hit from a Ponyta. Because the gimmick of Shadow moves in this game is that they're neutral against everything. It's unfortunately not quite like Pokemon XD where it's super effective against everything besides other Shadow Pokemon. Also, I'm a little concerned about the Sharpedo. I'm kind of starting to wonder if we're actually going to catch it and we're just going to be stuck with this really, really scary Ho-Ho. Actually, what am I talking about? I have Suicune. Doesn't count, Suicune could just wall all these hits. Was the game kind enough to start me off with revives at the very least? Cause that would certainly be nice. Wow, that was actually a lot better. And things should be at least a little less scary once we got the Ho-Ho out of the picture. Yeah, if I'm struggling this much against a Sharpedo, then I must have just got stupid lucky against a Suicune, which I'll take. I will take being able to boast to the internet about getting a Suicune at full health on the first Pokeball. Well, and before I like Google it on Bulbapedia and find out that like Suicune has a lower catch rate than freaking Sharpedo or something because like it was a Pokemon featured in Crystal, they lowered it just for that game or something dumb like that. And I just never know because like a freaking kid at that point, how would I know otherwise? You know what would be convenient at a time like this? The XP share. The adventure just started, so I doubt we're gonna get it for a while. But yeah, just like having these Shadow Pokemon out in the lead and just giving the XP share to one of the Pokemon I have in the back, just to be on the safe side, would be real nice. Because like it feels like all this experience is going to waste anyways. Like no one's getting experience off. We just beat. Who knows what his... I can't recall what his actual lore name is. We freaking beat Ho-Ho, one of the biggest legendary birds, and we're getting Dilly Squad out of all of it. Yeah, Pokemon trainers. And am gonna go through all of them because who knows what they're gonna have. Wow, easy for you. Easier said than done. But losing that sent me on my hyper state. Should know when a Pokemon goes into hyper mode, call its name and it'll snap back into reality. Yeah, I never actually did showcase the call feature. Well, mostly because we haven't really come across any Pokemon that put us to sleep yet, and that's where it would really shine.